What's going on? This is the Broke Genius, and welcome to the life of a broke genius. Welcome to my channel.
Standing on
Hey,
it.
nigga, listen to me, homie.
Which one is it?
When you a boss and you really out here doing shit, you don't play shit how motherfuckers expect you to play it. I really play chess, nigga. I don't play checkers. I don't live with a bitch.
What's going on? What's going on? Tonight, we gonna talk about business. While everybody else talks about what they talking about, we gonna talk about this money. We gonna talk about these millions. I want to hear anybody that if they played the Mega Millions. Shout out to the Illinois Lottery, $1 billion lottery drawing. I almost forgot. I just had to go ahead and drop it like it's hot. Dropped about $40. I think in Illinois, if you play so many tickets or whatever, you get free pretty much pick 5 tickets, which is called the Lucky Day Lotto. I mean, hey, I did not necessarily, I normally pick my drawings myself, but I just got some quick picks. I got about 10 quick picks, which actually 20, which cost me about 40 bones. And it's only time this ever happened was one time a few years ago, the drawing was over $1 billion. I mean, come on, man. Gotta play when it's that type of money. I think it's like after taxes, it's like $700 million. I mean, that's a lot of money, man. And that's basically what I'm talking about tonight. Tonight, I'm talking about pretty much small business owners that have been successful to the point where they became millionaires, which that is the ultimate goal of owning a business. That's why people go into business. Not everybody actually makes it to that level. A lot of times people crap out, such as myself. My first scaling from, where I started my business to ultimately where I had a store in the south side of Chicago, it was a pretty major deal for me. But I didn't get nowhere near no millions. Okay. I was not successful. Now, some people have not even been as successful as I have been. Not too many people have actually had a brick and mortar store. Okay. Most people, they might had a small operation in their house or whatever. And that's where they stood. I actually had a brick and mortar store for a few years, but I had nowhere near the success that some and a couple people that I'm gonna mention today. Now I got a thumbs down. Okay, I mean, maybe because they either don't like Nipsey or I don't know, think I'm giving Nipsey a bad name. I don't have any idea, but whatever. Okay, it's fine. Okay, the thing is it's a lesson learned from Nipsey. And Nipsey Hussle is definitely somebody I'm going to be talking about today. And I'm also going to be talking about another man that pretty much kind of, I'm not going to say he died from a gunshot wound, but he died way worse than Nipsey. Okay. It was a situation that was a little bit way left. And I'm going to talk about this gentleman that died years ago that is still unsolved. And we gonna talk about this because the thing about it is with this guy and with Nipsey, I notice a pattern. Okay. One thing I noticed, even my grandfather was a millionaire businessman. He made it to that $1 million status. You know what I'm saying? Because see, here's the thing about business, why you guys, you know what I'm saying, talking about all this other, bullshit. I said it. A lot of these, like, let's say, for example, restaurants, a good restaurant, okay, even a hole in the wall restaurant can make thousands of dollars a day. On a good night, $10,000. Like on a good Friday or Saturday night, they stay open really late. Like, for example, it's a chain that is in my area is called Sharks. Some of those Sharks, the Arabian Bros, they make like $10,000 a night. You know what I'm saying? Selling chicken wings and fries and some catfish and perch and shit like that, shrimp. They make like $10,000 in one night, man. Probably the best night that they ever had. They can make, way more than that. They can make probably $20,000 in one night. Okay, that's business. That's why a lot of times people separate themselves from the men and the boys, man. You can't make that in no job. You can't, like, even $100,000 a year. That's nothing to a businessman. A businessman that basically, has a small little restaurant. Okay, $20,000 is not something. Even if you made $100,000 a year, you're not gonna make that in a month, let alone in a day. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's not all net profit. Okay, because you got to buy grease, you got to buy flour, cornmeal, whatever, shrimp, fish, chicken wings, all of the things that you serve, you gotta, it's a cost involved in that. But that is business. In business, some people have been very, very successful in business. Okay, to the point where they don't have to be small business owners. And yeah, if you are watching this, you're getting a free 99 preview, basically free watch. This is going to be on Patreon because this is valuable information, because I'm a grandson of a millionaire businessman and I know how it's done. I seen it with my own eyes. I woke up with it. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather had my grandfather is the only black man that I know in Chicago that had a pharmacy. he was competing with Walgreens and be well before CVS was in existence. Ain't no black man that I know of ever had a pharmacy and competing with Walgreens and shit like that. You know, had a liquor store and a laundromat and then buildings on top of it with, residential, commercial units, man. I mean, I didn't